We here.
Yes, sir. We are
here.
here, bro.
So we were just talking. We forgot to hit the camera, so we just pick up from conversation.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like you were aware that
Nah.
this like tracks from this are like out and available
No
on
idea.
streaming
From June.
yeah,
Damn.
from time. Preacher Man is probably one of my most played songs on this shit since it's been on there.
Cause I was like, how you even know? Cause I played 5 seconds, and he's like, yo, that's Preacher Man. I'm like,
Yeah.
Because the last thing I thought is that we recorded the unfinished version.
Yeah, a while back
in March last year,
Yep.
March 27th. So I always thought that it wasn't released like the official, but clearly you just said you were listening. You've been bumping at least Preacher Man for
Heavy.
the longest time.
Heavy.
And I see it there, number
it's on
11.
here. And so the version we heard that you just mentioned, we heard in March. It was like way less songs. It was only available on like the site or whatever. This seems I don't even think this is the full length project that's available. So we're about to do a reaction to the listening party live stream that he did. But I was saying I don't even think this is the full track list, because from what I saw, I think there were 16 songs, and this says that there's 14 here. So I don't know. Guys said I put no ads on this. I'm not monetized. You see, like I'm not trying to like eat all. You know what I mean? Like I feel.
Don't block me.
But yeah, bro, I'm excited to hear this. Just from like I've seen a couple people have said things about it, and it's been all positive.
I mean, he's saying album of the year right there.
You know what I mean?
10 out of 10.
So yeah, I've heard really good things about what to expect from this project. It's just that the process, you mentioned it before the cameras are on you. I think the word you used was messy.
Yeah, unorganized there.
Unorganized, yeah, and I agree with that. It's just like this whole process has been unorthodox, messy, unorganized. I'm hoping that the finished product makes it all worth it. Even the one we heard back in March, that was so promising to me, based on where we were with Kanye up until that point, and then what the music sounded like. I was like, yeah, we're moving in the right direction. Like this is where I want to be going. As crazy as it's been, I'm hoping that the finished product makes it all just like
All worth it.
fully worth it. And so
Yeah.
and I'm optimistic that it will be. So looking forward to checking this out, bro.
Does this mean anything though? I mean, he's dropping a new project. I haven't heard from Kanye in. I haven't checked. I should rather say that I haven't checked for Kanye in a minute, so I don't know what he's been doing, where he's been, how he's been mentally.
Yeah.
I have no idea. So with this dropping, I'm thinking, okay, must be in a right right time. It got to be good timing for him to drop it. But it has me thinking like, what's? I know this just dropped, but I'm already thinking like, what's next is. Because it's still not officially on Apple Music yet.
It's not. But it will be. Like we're close, bro. Like you could tell by what he's been saying, like how he's moving on social media, that we're close.
Yeah.
I feel you on the not checking for Kanye as much recently, just because like he's kind of been out the way. Like he himself is kind of fell back a little bit. Fell back, not off. Just wanted to specify. He's chosen to kind of like fall back a little bit. But where I'm at with it is like, whenever Kanye gets serious, I'm here. Like no doubt, no hesitation, no, like my interest is still at the same level it's been at for like, to me, Kanye is one of the greatest ever musically. It's still there. It's just I know when he's kind of like BSing a little bit. So when he's BSing, I'm kind of like, all right, bro, you know what I mean? Like, do what you gotta do. But whenever he gets serious, I'm right here, bro. Like right with the utmost interest. So
I feel
I'm looking forward to this a lot, bro.
I will say this: I don't think I'll recognize any of the tracks other than Preacher Man, because we played that a little bit, like 5 seconds of it. But I don't think I'll recognize any of the other tracks. They'll all sound new to me, because when we did that reaction, that was the only time I went back to it, because I think it was on YouTube or his website,
site, yeah.
And it wasn't as easily accessible. If it does come on Apple Music, I'll be there listening. But as for the track list, I don't see nothing there that screams, hey, you might have heard that one before. So
Highs and Lows looks interesting just because Chance and Joey had that one song, Highs and the Lows. What else?
Beauty and the Beast kind of sounds like that title sounds.
It does.
Similar.
It does a little bit.
Familiar.
So yeah, Beauty and the Beast was one that was out. Last Breath is Last Breath on here. I'm not seeing Last Breath.
See what I mean? Like
yeah. So
all over the place.
But when we get so then extra details. The person that posted this goes, after this he looped the album, played Runaway Four Raws, Excavator, and Bound to. Bound to is such a dope song.
But he also looped it too in the unfinished version that we checked out. He had looped it too, but at the same time too, I think Donda was similar, where there were a lot of tracks, but then people were saying, "Yo, this didn't make the album." I remember this guy having a verse on a specific track that didn't make the cut for the album.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know what he's doing, but I'm trying to keep up.
The one thing I'll say is I hope this doesn't become a new method. You know what I mean, of artists putting out music moving forward, like working through it as it's out, like putting it out unfinished and then working like.
But what's the process? What's the
why?
I mean,
I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I don't understand it. And like I just said, I hope at the end it's all worth it when we get the final. But I much prefer, work on your music in private and then give it to us when it's finished. Done, like, you know what I mean? Like I prefer that personally. Yeah. I know some people might like this thing, but nah, it's not really. It's not my preference. I'm gonna be here, like I said, but it's not my preference for sure.
I understand when a track needs mixing and mastering, like you need to edit it.
Yeah.
But like, bruh, all over the place.
Real quick before we get to the video, if you're rocking with our content here on YouTube, you definitely want to go check out the VibeVilla Patreon. We got full album reactions, not just the single tracks. You get to take the full journey with us, front to back, no skips. Plus, our Patreon community votes on what we react to next, from brand new drops to classic projects that we haven't touched yet. And it's not just music, we got sports reactions, TV show breakdowns, the visual for our podcast, and a bunch of other bonus content that we drop weekly. If you ever wanted more VibeVilla, that's where it's happening. Links below. We appreciate the love.
The time is now, right now. This is the hour, this is the new dawn. This is the new day.
They got
now
the church
is the
organs.
time, for nature in all her glory has named you her king. She has named you the king. King. King.
Hey.
King. Named you the king.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love. Guaranteed my vice is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring up. When all y'all treated me like an orphan. The classes turned me to Daddy Warbucks. The stables for the Rarries and Porsches.
Yeah.
The fame was only getting me more buzzed. Some of my loved ones turned lost ones. The pain was truly blurring my thoughts up.
All right, run it back, yeah.
But he said the stables is for the
Porsches and the Rarries. Yeah. Some of my loved ones turned lost ones.
What do you say about power? Hopped off for power and
something. Yeah, there were a few that got me. Hold on.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love.
Yeah.
Guaranteed my vice is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring
up.
When all y'all treated me like an orphan. The classes turned me to Daddy Warbucks. The stables for the Rarries and Porsches.
When y'all treated me like an orphan. Yeah. When the classics turned me into Daddy Warbucks. Yeah. What the drunk off power and I was pouring up. Like, still.
That's crazy. Yeah, he has a song called Power too, but yeah.
The bars are slick though. Like he got some slick ones there.
This that feeling we need more of.
All that hating
brought me more love.
Yeah.
Guaranteed my vice is different than yours was.
Yeah.
Drunk off power and I was pouring up.
That's the vice though. I'm sorry for the pausing. True. But guaranteed my vice is different than yours was. I'm drunk off power. That's one of my vices. Different than yours. You know what I mean? Like the bars are slick though.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love. Guaranteed my vice is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring up. When all y'all treated me like an orphan. The classes turned me to Daddy Warbucks. The stables for the Rarries and Porsches. The fame was only getting me more buzzed.
Yeah.
Some of my loved ones turned lost ones. The pain was truly blurring my thoughts up. I brought a white queen to the altar. Couldn't happen without Martin Luther. What's the Kelly Price? What's the Kevin Costner? What's the Kelly Cost? Working as a toaster. Is it really love when it's bought love? She would never let me fuck if I was fucked up. Why you think we run it up for? The truth hurts, homie, tough love. Hero became the villain now. We gon' send it up and go 1,000,000 miles. And she ain't dealing with no shallow house. She want that Iron Man like Gwyneth Paltrow. That's why people throwing in the towel. Foe, that dopeness I distribute like Al Poe. They don't take it to the heights that I'll go. They burn out
like
on that like a mouth flow. They had to run, but
He's
Yeezy
different
got it
right
now.
now.
No, it's over with for them like it's an outro. You know what season it is.
Damn.
This sounds nice though. Is it gonna drop again?
All right, and then track 2 is coming up.
They clapping and shit.
Hey,
That was nice. That was good.
hey.
That sounded good, bro.
He said, "What she want that Iron Man like Gwyneth Paltrow?" I
Yeah.
think she plays the what's her name? Iron Man's wife at that point when they were married.
I haven't really watched that though.
Damn, what's her name slipping, bro? You tripping? You didn't watch Marvel when Marvel was good.
Nah.
It's about to get good again, like
Why you say
soon.
that?
Because the new phase that they're going into is going to be a good one. Marvel was good, and then it became like okay, and then it got really good, and then it went to shit, and now it's getting good again. Like it's about to get good again. So I don't know, but
Virginia Pepper Potts.
Pepper Pot, yeah,
Okay,
Iron Man's, yeah.
Like I said, he brought a what? He be saying the craziest shit.
To the altar, yeah. Couldn't do it if
With
Martin, yeah, crazy.
What's the Kelly Price? And then he says some more names that sound like cost. Like what's the cost? Costler or something like that?
Kevin Costner is that
Maybe, bro.
Nah, he had some slick bars on that one, bro. Some like sleepers if you didn't really like pay attention to what he was saying.
And the dopeness distribute by Alpo.
Alpo, yeah. That whole flow was tough too.
That was nice.
It goes.
Yeah, I put that on streaming, my guy.
I mean, all right, track 2. This is a must.
You would think I'm standing outside, how I'm going in. Jumping out the gym while they ballin' on a lowered rim. Graduation days, I was coming for the glory then. Blessings rained in, pouring in. I need more of them.
That's fire.
Give it up.
Graduation
give it
glory.
up.
He said graduation days, I was coming for the glory then. I think he has a song, Glory, on graduation.
Yeah, the glory, okay.
Yeah.
Graduation days, I was coming for the glory then. Blessings rained in, pouring in. I need more of them.
But I just took it with the bar. This line
Really,
actually
yeah.
means like
I was
from then
yeah.
I was coming for the glory, like graduation days.
Yeah. I couldn't wait to graduate, bro.
Glory then, blessings rained in, pouring in. I need more of them. Yeah, give it up.